Job asking me to bring kids into work when I have no childcare on Christmas. All the managers and shift leads always have the holidays off. I've been working here for over a year. My daycare is not open and not providing childcare on Christmas. My job knew my situation before hiring me a year ago as well. I do not have any family or friends etc. someone who could care for my kids when daycare isn't open. I'm a single parent doing this all on my own. Well, I texted my manager letting her know I can't work that day cause no childcare. She never responded but read the text. Today the shift lead comes in and tells me IDK if the manager has texted you about it but we need someone for breakfast shift Christmas Day. You can bring your kids in to do the shift. I work in the medical facility as a dietary aide. I will not and do not feel comfortable bring my small children around sick people and my job in general. And I start at 6 a.m. and on Christmas. My child has bad anxiety too and can't sit still for a 4-hour shift. I've never done that in my life. I just told her I don't think I can do that and she walked out. I have no choice. What can I do in this situation or should I do? Does your employer have appropriate liability insurance and safeguarding procedures for you to bring your kids to work? I was not requesting Christmas off. I was informing you I was unavailable to work. If I cannot use PTO for day, I will take the day as unpaid. Unfortunately, I'm unable to allow my children into my workspace. It's unprofessional and frankly violates many different codes and regulations. I would hate for a complaint to be filed. If they insist, the expectations are, I gave you multiple months heads up that I'm unavailable. Your expectations do not alter my availability. You can either accept the advanced notice of a temporary change in my availability or deal with being short-staffed the day of. Frankly, the reason why I'm unavailable is completely irrelevant that I chose to disclose so that you would better understand my situation. Moving forward, I won't be so forthcoming so as to prevent you weaponizing my children against me. I would just be sick. And not even be sorry. That would be the worst Christmas ever for your child to go to work with you at 6 a.m. and sit around bored. There is no childcare at 6 a.m. on Christmas. That's an unreasonable ask. Even if you had friends and family in the area, I'd start looking for a new job in the new year if you think it'll be a problem. What level of Scrooge do you have to be to tell your workers to bring their kids to work on Xmas? What kid wants to be at their parents' job on Xmas? These people don't even deserve employees. Just don't go. Or call in sick. They will have to handle it. Oh hell no. That's not only a liability to the company. You are putting your children's safety at issue just so they can have someone covering them. Do not do it. You can best believe in 10 years that your employer will not remember your name, your face, or if you showed up on Christmas Day. But your child will remember for the rest of their life every single Christmas you either weren't home or they had to go into work with you. No job is worth sacrificing your family's well-being. Please stay at home with your child. I managed a salon with 7 ladies under me. Corporate insisted that they put in requests for their vacations. I told them no, they didn't have to. After some pushback from my GM, I said, my girls have set schedules, which corporate hated. And even with set schedules, things happen and they need to use vacation days. 90% of hairstylists are single moms and you guys don't have PTO. So if they want to use a vacation day to take care of a sick child, they can. I make the schedule, so don't worry about it. My GM never said another word about it. My girls were happy and I kept that team together for over 7 years. Managers and shift leads always have off? Way to lead by example. See which manager is willing to take care of your kid. P. This is why we need stronger unions. This is terrible. Op. Please don't go in. Your kid's Christmas shouldn't be spoiled. Kitchens aren't safe and I'm so bothered by this. I work in a hospital too, but our clinic is closed. You should get to be off because of your situation. Ugh. This really bothers me. I'm sorry, honey. Peace symbol. Yeah, that's gonna be a hard no. Wake your kids up crazy early on Christmas to take them to work is insane. Your manager is nuts. Get this in writing. Have your kids trip on something, get hurt, then find out if their commercial insurance policy covers it. Next Christmas you can have your new company close for the holidays. I'm not a disbarred attorney, but I saw one on Fox Entertainment. Go to HR. Your children don't belong at your work because the managers didn't do their job with scheduling. Call in sick the day of and all the other slays you need off. It doesn't sound like they are going to work with you on this. It's not your scheduled shift. Just say no. I don't really have any actionable advice because I've never been in this situation. Just wanted to point out how utterly ridiculous it is that the manager seriously wants the liability risk of bringing your child to work, which, since it's a hospital, is also a risk to your child. WTF is going through their heads? Is there any manager above them you can escalate this to? It's so infuriating how our politicians moan about how my generation isn't having kids. Yet we have a society that doesn't work for parents at all. Especially single parents. It just assumes you're a widget who can do whatever your boss needs. Whenever. Ask them to verify that they'll be paying the children a shift wage. Can't have non-employees for legal reasons. So obviously they intended to pay the Dilfrin as employees, right? Don't go in. End of story. They must be on drugs to think you can do that. Absolutely ridiculous.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.